To what extent have you gone in a truth or dare game? Hanging out of a window, with only my legs still in the room, in order to touch the outer wall with my forehead, really drunk and being held by drunk friends. 13 floors high. I once got dared by 2 women in a bar to follow them out the back entrance for something special. I ain't ducking dents, so I ran out the front entrance as far away as possible, ain't no hussies stealing my kidneys. In grade 6 I was dared to lick a fence in the playground. The day after I had this pleasant little disease called thrush. Hey there, are you subscribed yet? Please do. Also leave a like on this video to help out the channel. A female friend and I chose dare together. Our friends said take off all your clothes and run across a recently frozen pond. We did it, but man was that ice cracking. After a long night of drinking, a small, 5-ish, group of us decided to play truth or dare as the sun was coming up. At some point, I was dared to streak down 2 city blocks. I did so, in cowboy boots and covered in mustard from an earlier dare. It was cold, I was bad at running due to drinking and smoking cigarettes all night, and I was pretty sure I was going to die. Alas, I lived and ended up with a brutal hangover later that morning. Nothing too crazy. Kissed a guy friend on the lips so all the girls there would show us their boobs. I almost drowned in my friend's duck pond because they dared me to swim with the ducks. Not me, but back in high school my friend took a dare to go in one of those big 55-gallon trash bins, it was empty, and roll across the cafeteria while screaming, "I gotta take a shit," as loud as he could. Girl said grab someone ask at a party, I grabbed hers. I'm glad you are enjoying this video. Before we continue, don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment. Tried to breakdance naked when I was in 4th grade, skeptical smiley face. I was dared to grab a girl's boobs and let her grab mine too. I was a fat kid, but also girl boobs are great so it evens out. Was dared to kiss a girl, she didn't want to because it was me. Not me, but a girl I know has gone to hospital for drinking toilet water for a dare, don't worry, the girl is fine. Rode across a lake naked at night. Edit, didn't realize this would get this many likes. During the expedition some random campers saw a white thing floating across the lake and shined a flashlight on me. They busted up laughing. I hid at the bottom of the canoe until they turned their light off. Accidentally ruined a girl's birthday party when her mom came downstairs and found her ass naked. The girl I really liked came to the party. She spun on me. Then she dared me to go home. Edit, by spun on me, I meant the spin the bottle game. They spin and whoever it lands on in the circle, they gotta do truth or dare. I ate an apple with the sticker still on, lol. I don't even know why I bother opening these threads. I'm just reminded of how boring my high school days were. I dared my friend to pull out her tit and lick her nipple in front of like 15 of us. She did, and it wasn't even a quick one. She legit licked her nipple for like 10 seconds. This was at our prom after party, like 18 years ago. 2 extreme opposites that stand out are full sex, roly-poly down some stairs. A girl was dared to kiss me and she cried and stopped playing. Rip confidence about myself, she asked for another, and said I was the ugliest one in all the city. See. Put it inside for 3 minutes without thrusting. I got dared to sit on a friend's lap and I only took truth questions after that so I wouldn't have to leave his lap. We're dating now. I have kissed a wall. Made out with a girl. It was my first kiss and it was amazing. So apparently everyone else's truth or dare games consist of sexual intercourse. Licked chocolate syrup off another dude's chest. Worth it, because soon after 2 of the girls flashed their tits for us. One of the girls was my at the time GF, whose tits I'd seen plenty of times, and yet for some reason I still focused on hers instead of the other girls. Not me, but I know a man that won a stealing dare, with the goal to steal the biggest thing possible. One guy stole a fridge full of ice cream and the guy that won stole a forklift in a small aluminum store. They have them in my country and they are near bus stations. This guy effectively stole half of a bus station. Both returned things back the next day. Once when I was a teenager I was dared to urinate in the middle of the road. It was the middle of winter and there was about 4 inches of snow and of course my bladder decided to be shy. I thought my lady bits would freeze off. But, a dare's a dare. Got dared to run around the block naked. It wasn't nice but might have been close. I'm running. I took the half block option because well I'm chubby duck and therefore less running. So I do the main street portion of the run, few honks all as well. The back stretch runs along a park on one side, church on the other. There's a guy running from the park and at first I think, aw, poor little white guy running from the big black naked guy, what a ducked up evening for him. Then I glanced over at the church and see fire in the windows and realize, oh, he's running from the fire he started and give chase. My friends waiting outside our apartment complex with a robe and a shot, see random stranger run by, then me in full on naked chase mode yelling call the cops and the fire department. So I gained a bit on that guy, but like a block down I realized we just called the cops and the fire department. The fire department is an alley away from us and I'm naked black guy running through the neighborhood. I need some clothes. Turn back and make it to my friends and a robe just in time for the cops to roll up. Fire department showed came over a few minutes later. Fire was an Xmas tree in the park. My drunk ass saw the reflection in the church windows. Cops had also got a call about streakers but didn't mention it till they left. So the furthest I've gone is about a half-mile balls out. I eat some dirt. A good friend dared me to kiss a girl I liked on the cheek. She and I have been married 10 years. I jumped over a snowball and broke my nose. I was once dared to dump my GF. I did. We, a group of good friends of 5 consisting of 3 females and us 2 males, had a game night with classic quiz and card games plus drinks of course. It was a light affair with reasonable alcohol consumption since we are in our mid-20s. Then suddenly my buddy pulled out some vodka and made all of us drink shots in quick fire mode. One of the girls insisted on playing truth and dare. It ended up in us stripping our clothes, giving lap dances to each other, ask spanking and some making out. A real Pascalonate night between friends. Our little secret hee-hee. The most fun one might be streaking trough a park full of people. Ended up wandering around naked long enough to get picked up by the police. Not all that exciting, but at a big in the woods bonfire drinking party with 30-ish people I was dared to strip till I was completely nude. Everyone was standing, so everyone had full view. It takes a bit of liquid courage, NGL. I think I have led the tamest possible life. I had to drink 10 glasses of water on a dare and in truth tell everyone who was the one person I would hate duck. Put my disc in a cantaloupe in front of girls. Should have microwaved it for warmth first. Just a casual blowjob in a closet. I challenged a teacher to a rap battle on a dare and it was amazing. Edit. Yes, I won, by a lot. Was playing truth or dare with friends freshman year of high school and they dared this girl to give me a handy. I never even kissed a girl before this and it was super awkward for me. Shit was life-changing at the time though. Gave my boyfriend a lap dance to Old Town Road in front of my friends. Went tip to tip with another dude on a trade dare to see 2 girls scissor. I was about 16 to 17 and totally worth it. Someone once dared me to stab them with a pencil, no hesitation. So I stabbed him with my pencil. No hesitation. Broke skin, but didn't cause much damage, luckily. Ended up giving a blowy in front of our friends, to a one-handed guy named Lefty off of a dare. I get overly competitive. Girl was dared to give me a blowjob. Told we could go do it in a large closet and I told her it was cool. She told me no, she'd set it up. Would have ducked me, but was on her period. Dated almost a year before she left for college. A girl dared me to take my clothes off, so I did. I dared her to take her clothes off, so she did. My friend dared us to kiss, which just led to us having sex on the floor of the host's bedroom. My deadass thought that it was a good idea to take a dare of streaking across the school football field, without taking notice of the security cameras. Long story short, I got suspended for a week. Mine isn't bad or dangerous, it's just stupid. Doing a game of drunk T or D, I was pissed off my head, not blackout drunk, mind you, but still pretty ducked up. I could remember the previous day but I didn't want to. Normally I'm really good with tongue twisters. My favorite one is, I'm not a pheasant plucker, I'm a pheasant plucker's son, I'm only plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucking's done. My friends dared me to do this while I was surfaced and told me I could only stop once I did it all the way through. Boy did they regret it. 2.5 hours of me, I'm not a pleasant fucker, I'm not, and repeating that over and over. They had enough of me doing it and was yelling at me to stop. Drunk me did not listen. In 6th grade, I played this with some kids I didn't know very well. Naturally I was dared to go home and so I ducked off. Was dared to kiss my best friend, also a guy. We did, and the crowd went wild. They wanted us to strip each other naked. Joke's on them though, we'd been friends so long I had seen him naked more times than I could count in the locker rooms and during group sex. Some chick dared me to suck some dude's toes and I obliged. Later I had her gagging on mine. Overall it was an alright night. I was once dared to eat out my best friend in front of the group. I was 17 and she was 18, and I was also dared to suck this guy's disc, he was also 17. I was also dared to stick my disc in a mouse trap but I said no, some other guy did it though. Dared to go into bathroom with hot girl, most people playing were already partially undressed, for 5 minutes. We did not emerge from bathroom for over an hour. We were a group of 8 friends, in a friend's house. 3 males and 5 females. All of us were pretty conservative when it came to nudity and anything sexual, because all of us were raised in a conservative environment. We decided to play truth or dare, and at some point all of us were in just our underwears, and later completely naked. It was, never have I ever, so truth but no dare. One of the girls said never have I ever had sex with Sarah. 3 of us started to take our drinks, noticed the others, shrugged and clinked our glasses before taking the drink. Sarah turned a bit red, so did my girlfriend at the time, for a different reason. Was in the Marines, at a party and was dared to run outside and dance a jig in the middle of a generally suburban street. Wearing a sombrero and naked except for my white socks, did a little river dance while they completely lost it from the balcony. Ah, good times.